well, she's killing at that hobby. Let's put it that way. All right. Yep. Nope. All right. Ooh, AFC North battle. And I know the Steelers got them ugly uniforms. And by ugly, I mean awesome. These bad boys. These are not the Bumblebee uniforms are coming out to play. Yes. Wait, are these even the right ones? Wait. Ooh. Funny. Ooh. Oh, it looks like those unless this thing's not loading fast enough, it looks like this is it. I'm going that retro yellow. They don't have black pants? No, you have, oh, okay, so you're, alright, this'll work. So I'm gonna be glow in the dark yellow, and you're gonna be black as the night. Okay, cool. Oh gosh. Two teams with defenses that are either super old or super young, and an offense that could be high-powered if they decided to be. Because you have a good running back in Justin Forsett, but I've got Le'Veon Bell. Right, and I've got Roethlisberger, but more importantly, I have Antonio Brown, who is the speed demon. You have Jacoby Jones. Well, you're about to find out a lot. You never been a fan of the Ravens? You just hate Ray Lewis. I get it. I get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You think so?
And we're getting set for an AFC North matchup as we join you from M&T Bank Stadium. Well, Phil,
let me ask you a question. If they were to, first of all, great stadium, even the grass is lit lighting up tonight.
Ben Roethlisberger and Joe Flacco.
Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens.
Jim, and they have so much in common when you talk about these two quarterbacks.
No, how would you have done Edgar Allan Poe?
They played in so many close games. They're both extremely productive in what they do. They do it a little bit different. You know,
why is Edgar Allan Poe not appropriate?
Around, break those tackles and make the throws. And Joe Flacco, he moves around, but he gets it done just because he has the ability to make all the throws on the field every single game.
You asked me questions that I'm not ready to answer yet, but that doesn't mean I don't have an answer.
Every case, there are exceptions, but you got two of the biggest guys to play the
I think I made a really big mistake with my jerseys.
And there's so many things. Yes,
I think I've made a grave error.
When you look at most of the quarterbacks around the NFL, there are different ways to do it. We see it succeed other ways. But Ben Roethlisberger,
I'm having a major deja vu.
He came out of Miami, Ohio.
So.
The first line I ever wrote about him as a quarterback was, he's big. He'll play big in the NFL. And, of course, for once, I was right.
When you see these two before the game, as we have, we had our production meetings before. These two, they're different personalities, aren't they, preparing for a game like this?
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways to lead. They do it. You can do it in different ways.
I like the fact that we were getting a lot of AFC North commentary right now.
Personality driven.
Kill that man, though, for real. Somebody get across.
Likes to talk and be around. And then Joe Flacco is, you know, he kind of drifts along. He's pretty
Perm
cool,
looks a little stringy.
Yikes. His productivity,
Somebody's to
how
hit
hard
that,
he works, makes him a good
hit the
leader
salon
for
up.
the Ravens, too.
You know, they both now have produced
major
drives in the
major
building
head and shoulders conditioning is required.
Roethlisberger year at Baltimore, where he found Santonio Holmes on the goal line. It had to be reviewed. It was a touchdown that won the game for the Steelers. And then you had in 2011.
I mean, we don't make the rules.
Leading the Ravens back back down the field, finding Torrey Smith with seconds to go for a win. So they both have won in the other's arena in very big spots.
Well, I think when you talk about
Kill
it,
'em.
both, it just comes down to this. They're relaxed in big situations. You know why that is because they've done it
Yes.
so many times. And that
But
just tells
he
you,
said
too,
his
the fact
hair
that they've done
smells
it
like
so many
patchouli and
times,
weed, and I
it
tried to
says
wave
me
him
right
off, but it
away,
was too
They
late.
both have a lot of talent. I mean, you have a lot of talent. You come through
Yeah,
the clutch.
buddy.
One of the linebackers to watch for the Steelers is Lawrence Timmons.
Jim, he's a big linebacker, and you have to worry about him blitzing from the inside position. He can run over running backs and guards.
Troy Polamalu. Did you just get trucked? Oh, that inside cross. I hate you. Somebody just wrote something in the stream. How are your people so fast? Lucas, I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're referring to. Lucas, are you trying to say that my guys need
The offense
performance
is set
enhancing?
at the line for the first down after that
See, I've had
completion.
to snap to Twitch now, which is tough because it takes up like 20% of the
Joe
screen.
Flacco will take it right from the center. Looking across
Knock
the middle,
it down,
the ball's
93.
deflected,
That was that
incomplete.
finesse
He's
game,
such
see?
a smart
That lean.
linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed
I thought
the
you did
play.
too.
He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position.
I'm still trying to get
and he
used to the
made it
fact that
happen.
I've got
You know, they both now
this
have
thing snapped.
produced game-winning drives.
He goes,
in
"How are
the
your
other
people so
team's
fast?"
building
Question
in
mark, question mark,
huge
question mark,
cases.
and an answer.
The Roethlisberger year at
Well, I
Baltimore, where he
answered.
found Santonio Holmes on the goal line. It had to be reviewed. It was a touchdown that won
I
the
don't
game
think so.
for the Steelers.
I don't know what he's
And then you
referring
had
to.
In 2011, it was Flacco leading the Ravens back down the field, finding Torrey Smith with seconds to go for a win. So they both have won in the other's arena.
Oh
in
my
very
God.
big spots.
But my
When you
safety
talk
was
about
supposed to
an offense,
cover
it just
him.
comes down to this. They're relaxed in big situations. You know why that is
Froze.
because they've done it
I don't know
so
if you
many
didn't catch up,
times.
you
And that
froze,
just
but can we
tells
talk
you,
about how
too,
my
the
guy
fact
came
that
through
they've
the
done it
line
so many times,
untouched?
it says to me right away, they both have a lot of talent. I mean, you have a lot
No,
of talent.
he didn't bite at
that
the,
can come
on the
through in
no,
the
you got
clutch.
destroyed.
The Ravens, pistol set here. First and 10. Handoff. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Good
Troy
run.
Polamalu in on the tackle.
All right,
Always
Lucas.
a chess
I
match
know 7.
early
I
in the game
gotta
to see what your
unsnap
opponent
this.
is gonna do.
I apologize.
Good run that time
Good talking
on
to
the
you, though.
offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Ben Roethlisberger and Joe Flacco, they meet a couple of times a year in the
All right,
AFC
not a fan of
North,
how
and,
this game is
man,
going
they are
so
pretty
far.
experienced about these games coming right down
That's
to
just
the
me.
wire when it's the Steelers and the Ravens.
Yeah, you and I have done so many of those games, and we've seen both of these
Ooh,
quarterbacks
that was
win the
weird.
game on the last drive. So
Third
they
and-
both
yeah,
just
second and inches.
were
Yeah, he
tremendous
sort of
quarterbacks.
stopped on you.
They're the face of their franchises, and it's always fun when you get the Ravens and the Steelers in a game.
What do you see when you look at these two quarterbacks,
Straight down, yeah.
Roethlisberger and Flacco?
Isn't it amazing what a Super Bowl victory does for you? Now look at Joe Flacco, and I see him going against Ben Roethlisberger, and I just say, wow, Joe Flacco's the man right now. And I think that's how he's going to be viewed.
Kill him.
The ball is jarred
Oh,
loose.
no. He picked it up.
They bring him to the turf.
Nice job by the offense that time.
James
Even though
Harrison,
they fumbled
dude.
the football
He
quick enough
he told
and smart
Obama that
enough
he didn't
to
want.
get on
Was
it
it
right
Obama?
away.
Yeah, it was Obama. He didn't go when the Steelers went to the Super Bowl because he goes, I think I should be allowed or I should be invited when I don't win
After
the Super
falling
Bowl.
on
And I
the
go,
fumble,
it's
the
not how it works,
offense now
bud.
pushed back into a 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
From the gun, Flacco looking to the right side and throwing.
What?
Tackled beyond
40.
the marker.
Oh my God,
It's a first
Polamalu
down.
didn't even jump.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do
Oh, that
anything
flag
you want
stop?
on the offensive side, and you got that defense.
I've never
guessing.
seen that before.
This long drive continues. Now 1st and 10. Over to Pitta. Pitta's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
I mean, James Harrison's out to kill people today.
Does a good
So
job that time calling the
I
pass.
thought that was gonna get
Down
picked
here in the
off
red
'cause that
zone,
floated,
defense off
dude.
guard. They got the completion for a good game.
that flag stop, yeah.
The long drive continues. To the ground.
Kill him though.
And this
Oh,
one
that was a
lost.
good
Timmons
play.
that time on the
Good
stop.
play.
Steelers
I
defensive
did.
coordinator, my gosh, he is
Lawrence
one happy
Timmons,
guy.
James Harrison.
Anytime you get in the backfield
I
and stop the
love
runner
it.
and make him lose yards, That's some good
I
stuff.
got a good running back today, too. Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, I love it. Cut. That's not where I told you to.
Third down now.
That's not how I told you to say it.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Yeah. One more time.
Sticks to his
No
hands.
way. No
Good
way.
piece of tackling.
Well, when you get
You gotta-
tackled inside the
you-
5-yard line
fourth
like
and
that,
one.
there's so few options
gotta
for the
go
offense.
for it.
Are they going to be strong enough now to push it in? We'll
You
find
gotta
out.
go for it, dude. Heck of a drive so far. You've taken up half of the thing.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
I believe that.
Handoff.
All right, that might not have been the best play to call.
Scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game,
Yeah, but it looked like your offensive linemen were like
relax and you play
the
better.
first guys that they were gonna hit were the second level. Yeah, I went away from blitz A,
Ravens
which I
getting
probably
set for
should
the
have
extra
gone
point.
with. It's just about plugging that
Inside
line.
of the uprights. Ravens getting set to kick it away.
Where were you reading that the 0-1 trap play is so powerful? Look at you. Cheater! Not cheater. You're not cheating. It's okay. Oh, so no one's helping you?
They face first down.
Yeah.
Bell takes his spot.
Oh,
in the
you're 3-4
backfield.
today.
Roethlisberger with the give, and that's a gain of maybe 5.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell is supposed to be really good.
For the
Yeah, I think he
offense
led the
and running
league this
back,
year
a
in rushing.
Gifted glider is Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, he can glide and he can also run over you. You know, he did it at Michigan State, and he has proven in the NFL he can be big, strong, and tough.
Second down and 5. They'll run it here.
Are you serious? 66 even put a hand out. Did you see that?
Back for a loss.
Oh, no, because that could have been 6.
Setting now the defensive unit. Check out at cornerback. Former third-round pick in 2009 out of Nicholls State, Ladarius Webb.
That could have been
Webb's one of
15.
those
That could have
corners
been
that can
15.
just change your defense. Why can it change your defense? Because you can say to him, just go cover that guy one-on-one all day long, and we'll do some other stuff to help our defense. That's how good he is.
That was crazy. What? Wait,
And
hold on.
the Steelers
I
are
can't
ready to
pause
punt
it.
this one
Oh,
away.
no. I want to challenge that spot. Stop listening. Good stop. That was a...
He's tackled right at the 36.
Steelers, we gotta get let's call it our defense. That's right. Let's get that defense back on track.
First down here.
Lawrence Timmons, Shazier. Dude, I've got a really good linebacking core. Yeah.
Flacco keeps it. No
Nice.
separation at all. Incomplete.
When receivers
Well,
are
he's
running
on the
drag
ground,
routes
so maybe
across the
that-
field,
that-
you got to have nice touch and accuracy on the football.
I've got
That time the
Lawrence
quarterback
Timmons.
just throws it too
Lawrence,
far in
wow.
front.
What do you see
Very
when you
early,
look at these
very
two
early
quarterbacks,
calling him.
Roethlisberger and Flacco?
Isn't it amazing what a Super Bowl victory does for you? Now look at Joe Flacco. And
Yeah,
I see him going against
Shazier
Ben
is like the
Roethlisberger,
I think the
and I just
rookie
say,
or the
wow,
second
Joe
year,
Flacco's the man
amazing.
right now. And,
James
I think
Harrison,
that's how
Lawrence
it's gonna be
Timmons, the
viewed.
old
You've got
guard,
the
and
public,
Worlds is
what
really
they
good
thought
too.
about him before, it doesn't matter what they used to think. Now they look at
Oh,
him and they know he's the best in the
Palomalu?
NFL, and he is
I thought
100%
Palomalu had that perfect break. I didn't want to touch it. You know what I mean? He just ran. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to sit him. He keeps doing dumb stuff like that.
Line after that catch for a first down.
But he didn't put his hands up. That's the thing. Polamalu's not putting his hands up.
Here. Gets the handle here.
Kill him.
And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down.
I'm not happy with that first drive.
Good situation.
I'll be honest with you. It's not how I envisioned my first drive going with this team.
First down, bringing up second.
I think that jet sweep, I was just trying to be too fancy for my own good. Yeah. I also didn't think, I thought he was going to run a lot shorter instead of sort of sit down as a... Oh, is that Polamalu breaking it up? I can't tell what Polamalu is looking to do on every play. Is he going to get burned? Is he going to make it seem like he caught the ball? I don't know.
It doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
Yeah.
That last pass incomplete.
Although I've seen them sort of call the same plays.
In the slot.
Yeah. But you dig deep into the offensive playbook a lot harder than I do.
From the shotgun.
Oh, 14 was gone.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they?
Oh yeah, the flanker drive. You and I have a. We could do a great assist album.
They stopped the offense that time.
Yeah, flanker drive, slot cross, inside cross, 4 deep. What's that play called? 4 deep, something like that.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
Let's do something crazy, like get a first down. There's a lot of Steeler fans here today. I like it. In a sea of purple, the glint of gold. All right.
First down on the way.
Nope. Yeah.
The Ravens.
Roethlisberger, don't touch any underage girls now. Technically, she wasn't underage.
Here's the handoff. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage.
What is happening?
Yeah. Second down after going to the ground game.
Don't tell me you figured out how to stop it.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Roethlisberger over to Antonio.
Wow, I'm not getting anything going.
The offense needs 10 yards here on third down after that last completion. Third down and 10. The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense. They go screen with Bell. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Yeah. I had to get rid of it to him because I wasn't going to risk it. An interception.
Lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
No, but I was going to force a throw that it didn't. Ooh! I thought you had it. I didn't want to force a throw that wasn't there. It is definitely too early to be forcing interceptions right now.
The Ravens approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package.
Kill him, though. Kill him, though.
Down right at the 50.
Worlds is so strong.
Wow,
he can do everything
he got
on the
back
field.
to the line.
He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it.
You've been running a lot of 3
when you see
receiver
these
sets
before the game, as we had our production meetings before. These two,
that seems like your go-to,
aren't they? Preparing for a game like this.
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways to lead. They do it. You can do it in different ways. But Ben Roethlisberger probably a little more, personality-driven, emotional.
I feel you.
Likes to talk and be around. And then Joe Flacco is, he kind of drifts along. He's pretty cool.
There it is. Wrap him up. I didn't want to say nothing because if I say
how hard he
no, he didn't get it off.
Good leader for the Baltimore Ravens.
He tapped number 5 like, guys, that's on me. That's on me. This is one of the rare covers blitzes where the guy who's blitzing is the guy who gets a sack. I didn't want to say anything because whenever I say stuff like kill him, I feel like it gives it away.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
I don't want to
coming
say
to the
anything.
line. hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Knock it down. You weren't. Please tell me you weren't going to get that. I mean, you could have. You could have. I'm just saying there were 6 yellow jerseys around. I would hope that you wouldn't. All right, let's get some offense going. I know I said it the last time, and I meant it the last time, but I guess I probably shouldn't take this.
Brown's got it on the return. That's a gain of 8.
Yeah.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Yeah.
It's going to get set
My
in the
roommates.
slot for this snap.
My roommate got some food.
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The reception, easy, wide open. Tackled down right around the 48.
That was one of the
Well,
best
way
plays
the
I've ever
rules are
seen in
the
my
NFL
life.
now,
Can
you
we
can't
talk
hit
about
the
what just
receivers,
happened?
You can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open
Yeah,
receiver.
but he's
down
Ben
here
Roethlisberger
after
can't
the
touch his
completion.
toes. I think I ran the end part of that as best I could.
Will go Brown up the middle.
Whoa! 23, go home!
Bill,
23, go
after
home!
He makes a big run like this. He gets excited. He is just
my
looking for his next area.
New
Oh
set
my
of downs
goodness.
now after picking up
He-
the first on the ground.
I've never stiff armed somebody
The Steelers
running
come
right
to the
at them.
line with a bunch set. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Oh. We are very hyped on our side
Wide
right now.
receivers are bunched up. The Steelers snap it at the 36. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim.
Oh my
It
goodness.
also gives them
I've never
chance
seen
for
a
3
man.
more
I've
downs.
never stiff armed somebody running right at me. It's always been from the side. So.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
I Marshawn lynched him.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
Oh, you can't stiff arm if your ball's in the hand, buddy. You and I both know that we're better than that. So.
Coming up, second down.
I think you've run an amazing first quarter, only allowing me 10 plays in the first quarter.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10.
I'll appreciate that. Credit where credit is due.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Roethlisberger's on the move. And incomplete.
So in a moment like that,
Now,
I didn't want to force it up the field for no reason, and I figured
Moore's a
let's get rid of
receiver
it.
in the slot. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Finds his mark.
Yes!
Good job
Because you had a
by the
linebacker
offense.
on him, but I
Another
didn't
first
think
down.
that the safety was going to
defense
come in as quickly as he
absolutely is
did,
getting tired.
so I got puckered
And
a
when
little
you
bit.
get tired,
I'm not gonna lie to
you make mistakes.
That clench muscle is strong.
It's first down as they head to the line. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
So, you want to hear a funny story?
He was guessing run inside
This was a few years ago. I think I was still in college, and this is when the Chinatown bus was still around. It was in the wintertime. And Chinatown buses are, no, 20th century, 2000th century.
They are in on Bell.
Can they call a play
I thought that was
going
going to be a touchdown.
Yet to this point today. So it's third
It was in wintertime. They don't put the heat on. It's like bare bones, sort of make as much money as possible and get these buses in and out, right?
Goal line defense over the line. Touchdown.
Several times. You feel me? So I went to, I think I took an early bus too. I think it was like a 9 a.m., 10 a.m. bus. So I didn't eat anything in the morning. Or I think I had like something, but it definitely wasn't sitting well.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff.
I think so. I think so. Oh, that's fair. I definitely don't eat nowadays right before I go home because we're about to eat. Like, we always eat dinner when I get to Philly. But you're right. I don't like to eat or drink, even though there is a nice bathroom on the Mega bus because they do clean it right before you get on.
Now coming out.
Um,
Brown lined up now as a slot receiver.
they have standards. I wouldn't say they have OSHA standards, but they probably have OSHA standards.
First and 10.
So I don't know what I had in my phenomenal throw. I didn't want to jump with Gay. You know?
That you've admired.
Well, who couldn't admire that arm? The guy can flat throw it, and what did he say
right.
was
And I figure in a situation like that,
talking to me about
let
throwing the football, I immediately
your guy do it. Yeah.
Because he knows he does it well, and he has
I ran my guy out of that play. Oh my!
Tackles made.
Wow, we both have monster runs.
So today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps
But
the running back
so I
in
must have
space,
eaten something in
get
the
down
morning.
there,
I don't
and
remember
pick
what it
up a
was,
big
but it
gain.
wasn't sitting well. And it was like, ooh, stomach issues right before a 2-hour bus ride. Not pleasant. But I got on that bus because I needed to get up to New York. So I was like, all right, this is a test of wills today. Are you stronger than potential diarrhea in your bowels?
Here after the run.
Longest. What is your? Thank you. What is your intestinal fortitude? Are you in the mood to shit your pants today? There were a couple times on that bus ride where I thought, oh Jesus. Wow.
In for the score.
Well, it's first
It felt like you threw that in between my defender's legs.
And so the offense, they call a nice play,
That's a heck of a
very
play.
deceptive. They throw the
You're on
football
fire.
and they get the easy touchdown pass.
Stack.
And the point after is good.
Yeah.
The Steelers
A couple
set
times where I
return
thought to
the
myself,
kick.
today's a day where my streak of not shitting my pants comes to an end. But oh shit! I shouldn't have done that. I made it. It was the longest bus ride of my life, but I made it. And the second I got off that bus, I ran into like a cafe, near the Franklin One Stop, and I ordered something, and I ran into the bathroom, and that's one of the most glorious moments of my fucking life.
First down and 10. Makes the ball is
Oh
out.
my God.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
Nice.
Second down and 10. Screen. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Oh, the worst. The absolute worst. Yeah.
Following that incompletion, it sets up third and 10.
Right. Not so
Roethlisberger
serious.
sacks, empty backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. The catch is made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Sometimes they tell the receivers
It's
just
like,
to go to
it's
fly
so
route,
true.
run a
That
nine
is so
route, because
true.
That means straight ahead
It is.
or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
You gotta be the baddest dude in the yard if you've got the gut gurgle.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Bell's marked down after a gain of 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Nickel
I was just about to ask.
Here.
I was just about
the
to ask.
defense comes out in the nickel.
Okay.
Second down and 6. On the money. Brought down at the 32.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down.
It's
That's what you want to do.
But is it not one of the best moments though? When you've made it under the wire.
Back to the line after that catch for a first down.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Bell's got it on the handoff. Stewart's in on the tackle.
I've been parted.
Always
Yes.
good to have these types of runs.
Yeah.
It's not a first down, but it sends a message. It
Oh,
shows
true.
everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Steelers lined up, bunch formation. 2nd down and 2. Another carry.
I'm like,
Tackle's
you're,
made,
yeah.
and the first down is picked up.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw
What-
the first down.
was it a
yard
slow
markers,
back
and
out?
What does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Just like my mistake.
2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 19. And Suggs there to meet him.
Yeah. That cold
Not a good
sweat,
play
dude.
call by
That
the
is a
offensive
nasty
coordinator in the red
cold
zone.
sweat.
Trying to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets
Oh,
very
no
little
prisoners. No prisoners.
Offense lines up here.
Well, that's they don't say that in the vows, but that's definitely something that
And he's thrown to the
I
ground.
thought A was going to
That
be able to
time the
break a lot
quarterback didn't
earlier.
hold the
He
football. The left
didn't.
side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Phil, it's still early, but we're getting another chance to watch the Ravens
Too
and
richer
the
and poorer.
Steelers
Yeah,
tangle.
yeah.
Oh, it's awesome in the gym. Every time we do a Ravens and Steelers game, it brings a smile to your face because when you talk to the players and coaches, they don't even deny
Ooh,
the fact
that was
they
really
don't like each other.
wobbly.
It's pure hatred. And you talk about the rivalry being
Yeah.
back in the Ravens' favor over the last couple of years. It seems like they always play close games. I mean,
Yeah.
how many times have we seen the difference being a margin of 3?
Yeah, well, you know what? When
Yeah.
you get two teams that have a lot of
yeah, the
talent,
ultimate-
and they don't
ultimate-
like
yeah, I've
each other,
brought
it's gonna
ultimate
be
shame upon
hard
my
for
family.
one team to dominate for 60 minutes. I think that's the biggest reason why these games are always very close.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You've been reading. This man is educated in the ways.
The Ravens getting set now for their next series. Flacco will have it in the pistol. First down at the 20. Brown's got the catch.
I don't
and the
understand why
first.
my line,
You
like
play man-to-man
Ike
against
Taylor
this
there,
receiver,
looks
you're gonna have
so
a tough time.
lost.
Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
First down here after the completion. Browns in
My
the slot.
defense is there to make plays. It's just not as
Handoff
consistent.
made.
Oh, there. No!
Polamalu's there.
I was just about to say, not as consistent as I would
That was a
like.
power running play that time
But
by
you
the
and I
offense.
today,
It
our
picked up
running
some good
game
yards.
is a
Nothing
force
like
to
it.
be reckoned with
Show
today.
the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
That second down coming up.
But I won't lie to you, I've been really,
Flacco set in the pistol.
really proud of my defense as of late, being able to stop the run as effectively as I've been.
Throws to the right.
Ooh! All right,
Incomplete.
24. Gee, you
Well,
Jack
they
Bauered
always say
him.
if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch.
got Jack
yeah,
Bauer.
Right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Like, are you fucking serious, bro?
It'll be third down.
Some SoCal all of a sudden. You fucking serious, bro? Like, I don't know what you're saying.
Going to get set in the
Talk
slot
about
for
this.
this snap. Jumps up and hauls it in.
Good play.
What a
Good
nice
play.
catch by the receiver.
I don't know what
Past
my
the
guys
yard
are
markers,
doing.
Makes the catch and gets the first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Here's
Get
the
him!
handoff.
Get him!
No
Get
run.
him!
Got to give the defense some credit.
Thank you.
On
One of the
first down,
rare,
there's so many things
like,
the offense can do. They were ready for that
Play
play, and they
that
stopped.
play the proper way,
It's now
all the way to
second
the end.
down. Browns a receiver in the slot.
This is Dick LeBeau, dude. Dick LeBeau's still in this league. Get him! Oh, you even. All right,
the other direction.
I didn't like how that ended because that either should have been a sack because I bopped you on the nose. That's how close my defensive tackle was. And there was a guy right there who hit him in the hands.
Just punt the football.
I think it was questionable on your grounds, not my grounds. My grounds are good. My grounds passed smell test.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for
I'm definitely going to put that Roethlisberger
Flacco
scramble.
will take it from the gun.
There it is. Palomalu. He's bringing that powerful perm.
There's not much you can do. 3rd and long.
Powerful perm
not
punch.
Easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
This punch, sponsored by
The
Head and
punter
Shoulders.
awaits the snap.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think when they used to let Troy Polamalu sort of play the field, you know how that used to be like a position, just like, yeah, play the field. I think it was because he just, I think it's because he probably just didn't play his position really well. I think that's probably part of it.
Backs to the wall for the offense.
Yeah, it's like, oh, your reaction skills are amazing. But what about like
1st and 10?
the position
Bell's going to secure the handoff, and it's a 2-yard gain.
Well, a short gain on run
2
that
yards
time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
2nd down following the run. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Makes the reception. The tackle is made.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Bell's in the backfield. Single back set. 3rd and 4. He'll throw it over the middle. Brown taken down.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
1st down at the 17. Takes off with it. Roethlisberger sends it to Bell. Taken down at the 27.
I heard that exhale.
They come to the line of scrimmage.
I heard
First
that
down.
exhale.
An extra tight end on the
Like,
field
you
for
fucking
this.
kidding me with this fucking cheese?
Heaving it down the field. He caught him. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Anytime you see this cover 2 defense, you'd like to take
Like,
advantage of the fact that your tight end is fast enough to go down the middle of the field. Well, this guy was, and what a nice throw by the QB.
1st down here.
That was a good,
That was a big
That was a good
gainer.
toss, too.
Now it's time to back it up. Tate's taking the handoff. He stacked up
Tate.
at that point.
Ben Tate. Oh, Jesus. Scared me.
Halftime is
I was like,
coming up, but first
where's my
we reach
main
the
man?
2-minute warning.
I like to refer to my Le'Veon Bell as my main man. He gets
Play
it.
number
We on the
6
same
coming
page.
up on this drive. Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Throwing out to his left. And it's Webb there to meet him.
That's
Well,
a good job by
Darius.
the wide
Darius is
receiver
having none
running
of that
the drag
nonsense.
route
Darius
across
went.
the field. These are not easy throws
He's
to the
going down right in
quarterback,
front of me.
but he sticks it right on him.
Have you seen the Madden
Corners formation
plays where
here
people
for the
jump
defense.
over people?
1st down at the 16.
Yeah. It's real.
Scrambling now. Just gets rid of it. And looking
take that.
underneath, this will go incomplete.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Gets out of the pocket fast and not able to make the throw.
I'm not
for
liking
the
any of these
completion,
offensives I'm calling because they just look too exotic for me. Like, my
2nd
brain
down.
can't compute what's happening on this route.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Pump fake, not yet. He's scrambling down. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Why did I
this
float
will be
that?
Ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
I mean, that's a suitable answer. I'll accept that.
This has been a long drive so far. Roethlisberger from the gun. Terrell Suggs in the quarterback space.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the
I eyed the
defense,
one,
they do not do a good job of finding out where
receiver,
everybody's blitzing
and
from. They let a guy
it just
come
wasn't
free,
a good thing to do.
And that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him
Don't
down.
blow that.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did
Appreciate
not
it.
break,
I mean, it
and
came
all
to
they
that
did was
one,
give up
a couple of
field
big plays. The third down conversion, and then right after that, the huge lob.
Jones will not challenge the coverage here as he takes a knee.
Really sputtered out in the end there. There's no other way to describe that. Yeah.
The Ravens bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
He's getting amped, dude.
From the gun, Flacco.
What?
Easy catch there. No one near him. Smith is tackled down.
Good play.
The Ravens decide to take a timeout here.
That's Steve Smith
leaving
Sr.,
them
right?
with only one.
I believe so.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
That was a huge
offense lines up
That was
here.
no good.
Set up screen. Got the completion. Room to work.
Good
Heck of a
job by the
screen.
receiver that time, getting that extra couple yards.
Heck of a screen. Good pickup on the edges too for that.
Let's see how the defense reacts.
First down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. The give, trying to power his way right up the middle. Second down.
No turnovers yet.
No need to huddle.
I had a fumble. That scared me.
Flacco's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
We're getting better, dude. Slowly but surely.
On the way, third down. Smith's lined up in the slot. Flacco from the shotgun. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Did you rewatch those games? Oh, okay.
The offense back out on the field.
These
here
like
for
fourth and
this
short
fourth
calls
and
are always
short
so interesting.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. The give.
Like there's no true like
That'll be another new set of
one
downs
play fits
after
all.
that pickup for a first.
First down by
Like
the
you really have to
offense
decide,
inside
all right,
the
are we
red
run
zone.
stuffing
Can the
today, or
defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown.
Throws it in
wow,
the end zone.
hell of a good
Nice
play.
job
Oh,
by the
there's
receiver,
Cecil
running
Senior.
that fade down the field. Nice throw by the
Wow.
quarterback. And we
I've
get
never seen a fade
touchdown.
thrown that well.
The Ravens lined up now.
Like
for
with the whole
point
like
after.
animation and everything.
The point after is good.
Yeah. How did you time that fade?
Ravens getting set to
You didn't
kick
throw
it
that
away.
immediately, right? You gave it a second? Like okay.
That's a
I didn't mean
touchback,
for that
and
to
the ball
happen.
will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers are getting set for their next possession. Roethlisberger set, empty backfield. First down at the 20. They're setting up screen.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up
I'm
those
surprised
first
that
downs.
he wasn't able to go further, to be honest with you. Antonio Brown's supposed to be the fastest wide receiver in the league.
The offense is set at the line for
But I
the
guess he
first
just had
down
a
after
good
that
angle on him.
completion. Bryant's
But I'm still going to
in
air
the
my
slot.
grievance. I feel like I'm allowed to.
From the gun. Down the field. Smith nearly had the interception.
Every quarterback
Well, you
in
and
the
I both
NFL
went off
is
for
gonna
it, so
have
you
one
can't
or
really
two
get
passes
angry.
a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Steelers from the 32. Setting up screen. Roethlisberger sends it to Bell. Stewart's there that time for the tackle. The Steelers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Offense still looking for a first after that.
Well, they
on
do
second down.
when it's like fourth
Bell
quarter, but
takes
not
his
right
spot
now.
in the backfield.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Oh, wow.
That'll stop the play right
Wow.
there.
I didn't think that was going to be possible. I did not think it was that close to that route.
How about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
Yeah.
First down, offense readying for the snap. This will be the last play before halftime. Flacco's going to take it from the gun. Throws the pass. And that's Taylor, who almost had a pick.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because
Wow,
when you get
that's
a
a
chance
really
to get
fun
off the
play you
field,
called
get a
there, dude.
turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Going deep.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, don't you?
But it falls incomplete.
Okay.
So that's going to do it for the first half.
I did,
Ravens
but I
are
caught
up
out of
here in this
bounds.
one. Welcome back to M&T Bank
caught it
Stadium.
out of
Jim
bounds.
Nance, Bill Sims, and Danielle Bellini for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Wow, what a game so far. Very even.
And a touchback here.
All right, pause that game. I paused it. All right, let's see what my. Yeah, I gotta run this ball harder. See, Antonio Brown is 97. His speed's a 90. Oh. Everyone, I've got speedsters everywhere. So Marcus Wiens, Marte. All right, so Brian's gonna be the guy who goes up for my jump passes. Wow, Paul Mullen. Wow. I've got a really solid team. Like, ratings-wise, my entire offensive line is 82 or above. My linebacking core is 84 and above. I've got an 87. I got like an 85 free safety. Palomalu 87.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
Antonio Brown is a 95 rated receiver.
Rolling now as he takes the snap, and that's good for only a yard or 2.
And this guy that I'm running with right now, he's a 94.
Stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Bryant's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He has the grab.
So I don't know what you're saying, but I don't like it.
Offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after that pass play. Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Handoff.
Ah, damn it!
Bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. And the
God, these
Steelers
3 and
ready to
outs are
punt this one
killing
away.
me.
Jacoby Jones from the 26. Gains about 3.
That time he only gets a couple yards.
Man, these 3 and out. Oh, Jesus, I almost fell over. You're going to see that in the stream.
Defense was close.
Jesus.
All around you. There was
I leaned back, and it was one of those Jesus take the wheel moments.
The Ravens break huddle
Yeah.
and start their drive this time from
You're
the
gonna love it.
29.
You're going to love it. Jesus take the wheel.
Now 1st and 10 to the ground.
Get him again.
Middle.
I like it. Second time.
That gains
Second
1.
time.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
2nd down now.
Man, you're on your 40th play.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Keeps it here. Smith
You
got it
serious?
and a first.
Are you
That's
serious?
what you want to do. Just get a first down.
I just read you all of my
especially when you're on
stats, and like,
top.
this is what we're doing
Keep the
today.
clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
They're back at the line after that catch for
Yeah.
a first down. This play
doesn't
set
make it
up
better.
by the long gainer. Handoff by
Kill him,
Flacco.
please.
Picked
Yeah,
up a
push him back.
couple that time.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Yeah, the big issue thus far has been second down. You get a majority of your yards. You get your majority of your
Smith,
yards
the
on
receiver
second
in
down.
the slot. Takes it again. And he's brought to the ground.
All right.
Good job that time by the offense.
tackle, good
Power
tackle.
run gets them a few yards.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
This is game 10. Can you believe it?
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Unbelievable
Fuck you.
grab. That brings the play to an end.
Heck of a play. I just don't understand how your receivers are always able to do the diving catch, but I've never had mine do a diving catch.
Where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to
No,
control
do
the
you?
tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Oh.
First down.
Yeah, well, the
here
way you
after
made
the
it sound
completion.
like, you're like, oh, dude, yeah, all the time.
Smith lined up now.
I
as a
do it
slot
on
receiver.
like those jump
They'll
plays
run
where
it
it's like,
here.
all right, if I don't make a
Nice
break
run that
underneath,
time.
like
When you run the
sometimes when you see
football
my
like
guy
this,
catch those long
over a
passes in the
period
end
of
zone, you're like,
time,
what the
it's gonna
fuck?
wear that
So yeah, I took
defense
control the
out.
last
There's no
second.
doubt
Just so
about it.
if I'm not
Nice job
catching
by
it,
the offensive
you're
line.
not catching it. Yeah, those are the only times though.
Smith's lined up in the slot. The Ravens will take the snap
Get him,
from
bro.
the 25.
72, yeah. I'll block somebody. You're not allowed to
Third
say I
down
didn't
here.
block
Offense
anybody because I
trying
blocked
to
somebody.
Pick up the first. Flacco will have it in the pistol.
Well, suppose he was an interesting word there.
Incomplete as he was
Ooh.
looking short.
Pot
He was
roast.
able to get his hands up and knock that football down that time. That just drives our quarterback crazy. But
Good
give
stop.
all the credit to the defensive lineman
Good
for
stop.
timing that jump just right.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
The Steelers set to return
Well,
the kick.
yeah. I just gotta stop getting away from the run so quickly.
And a touchback. The Steelers ready to take over the football.
I feel like I'm at my best when I'm dominating a line of scrimmage with my runs.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 1st and 10. Bells handed the football. They'll mark him at the 29.
Is it?
And here we have 2nd down.
Are you? Once you told me about the screen in the background giving you stats, I was like, I actually looked at that stuff.
Bell's going to take the handoff now. Smith's going to make the tackle.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
It's third down coming up. Johnson's got it on the handoff. Not able to get away from Smith that time.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive
Very
side is
much
just go out
so.
there and thinking about
Very
making
much
plays
so.
and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Man has a touchdown. In an offense where my number one receiver, my number one tight end, quarterback, and running back are all in the 90s, it's my fullback that gets me the points.
They hand it off to him again. Picks up 8 here.
All right. That was quick. How do you feed a turtle? Oh. It's not like,
Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Out to the right, and they are in.
he got it.
Got to give a lot of
Third and
credit to the
inches
defense.
again.
They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
This is third down. It's Tate in the backfield. Roethlisberger with the
Are you
kick.
serious?
And it's Nata with a big push up front to make the play.
Well, it's fourth and short here near midfield at the end of the game. You're down by more than one score. I think it's an easy decision. There are a lot worse situations you could be in to go for it. This is one. I think all the odds are on your side. Do it, Coach.
I feel like my
Going to be
offense
a
has
short
been
yardage
anemic.
situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Finds Brown, and that's a gain of 9.
He put his hand out like, stop. You see that on the way out?
It's the second half and you're down.
He goes, no. I'm running out of bounds.
On fourth down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
The
Cool,
offense
cool. Stop.
heads to the line for the
Stop.
seventh
We
play
chill.
of the drive. Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Has his target. Darryl Smith brings him down.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down though.
Bell takes his spot.
Maybe
in
my
the
players aren't
backfield.
playing well because they realize how ugly my jerseys
Second
are.
down and 4. Bell's going to secure the handoff, and he's tackled.
That was one of the more
just 2
interesting
yards
ways
short
to
of a
stop
first
the
down.
0-1 trap play.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
Wow, why did 26 not do anything?
On the short throw.
Well, it's always a game of odds, isn't it, Jim? When you take situations like this, you're down by more than one score near midfield. The end of the game is coming near. I think this is where you take a chance. And the odds are on your side.
Good
If
play,
you go
though.
for it, you should be able to make it. I think this is a no-brainer. Go for it, Coach.
Gets away from the pressure. Running room. And he's going to slide feet first.
Well, I like the decision that time to go for it on 4th and short. You got some big old hogs up front. They're pretty strong, so it's 4th down. Go for it.
Yeah, I was definitely going
and you
for
pick
it.
it up.
They face first down.
Oh, yeah.
Mounting a serious drive. Play after play after play here on this drive. What a drive this has been.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
First down here. This long drive continues.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun.
Looking across the middle.
Here's Miller. Miller's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Steelers had a nice play design that time. They pulled the
Whoa.
defense, and they get the pass completion.
With the
for a
legs
nice
up,
pickup.
though. That takes a lot of core strength.
The long drive continues.
Yeah, right.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation.
Reaches
Ooh,
out
that
and grabs
should have
it.
been
Well, here
6.
you go. That's going to be a big call in the game.
That should have
Jim.
been 6. Are you serious? I mean, you can.
That play is
Are we able to get it off?
Challenge
Oh.
flag is out. The coach's challenge
Upheld.
is not answered. The play on
I wish
the
if you were to
field
if you
will
were to
stand.
challenge, I
Yeah,
really
no,
wish
that's
they
tough.
were
You know, I think
consistent
it was
with
up
like
to me in
showing
this
you
situation in
the
game. I would
the
not
play. Like
challenge
show
knowing
me
those
the
timeouts,
challenge.
how
Like
important
everyone
they
deserves
are.
to see it.
We'll see if that
Yeah.
lost timeout comes back and hurts him.
Or like if the game is doing it, just be like, oh, show me.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
A lot of ways where the offense can go this time. They can run it or throw
Right.
it. And even if they score, they're still going to be down. But it's always great to execute the play the right way.
This will be second down. This has been a long drive so far.
He'll get it again and gains about 1.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Mounting a serious drive. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Yep.
The fullback gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated. Blocking for the running back.
He's so
protecting
close to the line of
quarterback,
scrimmage.
But nothing like scoring
And
a
he gets the
touchdown.
running start.
Looking to the right side.
Are you
Intercepted. That
serious?
hurts. The 2-point try is denied. Sean Sweezum readying his team
That's-
for the kickoff.
He was so open. I don't know why he scrambled. I should have just hit him. He was.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Jones
That's
taken
Ryan
down
Shazier right
at
there.
the 18.
I did that click off thing where I ran him into the right position and I just like switched players. Well, you
The
got
Ravens
this, computer.
offense ready
Yeah.
now to see what it can
Like
do.
I got
Brown's
us
gonna
here.
get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 18. Flacco sends it to Brown.
I dove out of
He's
the
going to be
screen.
tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Flacco selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football.
I think I'm just giving you too much
completion. Good
time.
job.
Flacco's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 46.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Ooh.
Troy Polamalu in on the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up
Yeah.
in there and pick up those tough yards.
Flacco's lining up in the pistol.
2nd and 4.
Out to Smith, and he's taken down, but not until
The fact
he
that
picks up
receivers
the
are able to
first.
hold on after
I
two
think the
punishing
best thing
hits
to
is
say
so
about
crazy.
that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you
I mean,
just wanna pick up a
he
couple
fell
yards.
forward, but then got hit back.
The Ravens
I just felt
line
like
up
his,
in
like,
the pistol
his
offense. The Ravens
body
snap
was
it
just-
at the 41.
Yeah,
And the
come
tackle
around.
is made right around the 39-yard line.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked
All right.
for a third time.
Only one turnover so far.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up
The
second down
interception
and 8.
at the end of the half.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Has the reception.
You
all
fucking
alone.
kidding me?
Mitchell's there to make the tackle.
The linebacker
defense
bit.
gotta be a little
He stopped
aggressive
running
when
like
your
half
team
a
is
second
down.
and then came at
You
you.
gotta attack
I was like,
this
don't
offense.
buy.
You don't want them to get in
You
there and get
bit.
another score.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Gets the handle here. Picks up about 2.
Palomar was
Steelers
able to
defense,
tackle,
they
it
got
looks like.
backed up in
Like,
their
he's
own
playing the
red
run
zone,
pretty
but
well
you know
today.
what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Offense lines up here. Back to him.
Oh, I picked the wrong side.
Picks up 7.
That would've been a third one.
Terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Good draw, though. The draw was really effective there.
Third down.
You could.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Powers his way across.
Wow. Way to
Touchdown.
push him forward.
This offense, even though they had the lead, they do not sit on it. They are aggressive. They take risk. And what a difference.
Counted.
That was a short drive.
Ravens getting set to
3.5
kick it
minutes.
away.
3.5 minutes.
It'll be a
That's not what I
touchback.
wanted either. I've been trying to actually return some of these. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not trying to do that in the entire game. Yeah.
The Steelers offense
every
heads
time.
on to the field. First down at the 20. Incomplete.
Yeah, I just need a lot more touch that I wasn't able to give him.
That leads us to second down.
Thank you.
Bells shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Second and 10. Now on the move. That's a gain of only a yard. Third down on the way. Bryant,
Not
the
many.
receiver
Just
in
one.
the slot. From the
Yeah.
shotgun. Roethlisberger finds Miller. The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. Roethlisberger from the gun makes the catch.
Fuck you! I should have. I didn't stiff arm properly.
I can't give all the
That
credit
could have
to
been
the
a much
offense here. They
longer
go for it on
run.
4th down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
Hayward Bays lined up now as a slot receiver. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Nice piece of running. Fights through contact.
There has
That's
been
a
good
run.
pass protection
That's
for
a
the
run.
quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Yeah. I loved every minute of it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. First down following the long play. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Airing it out.
And it's
Ooh.
incomplete. They went for the home
He's made
run
2 big
ball
plays
there,
already,
Bill, but
so
just could not make the play.
I'm not saying I'm
Yeah, you want to
excusing
do
him,
this.
but
You
I mean,
always
he's
want
already
to throw
made
the
big plays.
football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game.
That sounds like
because
I'm letting
you
him
wanna
off the
make
hook, doesn't it?
defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
That was also crazy that he was able to
Bell
get
takes his spot in the
that kind of
backfield.
positioning.
Second down and 10.
Oh, no. He took his eyes off
That's
of it.
why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Roethlisberger is going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Wow,
And
he's
he's intercepted.
good play. That's not how that play was supposed to
Mosley
work.
is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
That's a real turnover. Yeah.
First down on the way.
Yeah.
Double tight end formation.
Here's the handoff. And Polamalu in on the tackle.
The Ravens offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. They bring in the extra tight end. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Second down following that incompletion.
What?
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked
There it
for a
is.
3rd time.
2-yard gain. He fell lateral.
Third down now. Offense lines up here. Keeps it here. Throws to the right.
Flacco sends
That's
it to
bullshit.
Brown.
And now they'll be on the other side
Good
of
play,
the
though.
50 after this play.
Well, here's the cover 4 defense. 4 defensive backs stopping the deep passes down
I'm
the field.
surprised
but nobody's
that
there
that
to stop the
connected.
crossing routes.
To be honest. Yeah, or
Joe
something.
Flacco will take it right from the center.
First and 10.
Will go ground. He's brought down.
And you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying we're tougher than you are and we're just going to come
You've
right
definitely
at
been
you.
able to control the
Coming to
pace
the
of this
line,
game.
hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Brought down by Timmons.
Yeah. I've done that before. It yielded a similar result.
The offense heads to the line.
The
for
pump takes
7th
too
play of
long.
The drive.
Like, the whole play takes too long to develop.
3rd down and 4. He'll throw it over the middle. Finds Pitta. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Well,
There are
you get
just
a
some
couple
games
first
where you
downs,
just
it gives you
ask
such
yourself, like,
great
how do you
confidence. It
force a
makes everybody
turnover, you
relax.
know?
And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
First down here after
Yeah.
the completion.
And for me, the 6 games before that.
Smith's lined up in the slot. Will go ground, taking it up the middle.
He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Oh, that's
What
not too
that
much.
run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So
Yeah.
a good, positive run.
This is not how I saw this game going.
After running it, it's second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a
No, it's definitely not
third
over.
time.
It's just
Still
he
got it
hit
after
so
the play
fucking
action.
hard.
Out to Smith. Touchdown.
God,
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route.
he hit it really hard. And on those slot crosses, it doesn't seem like you're running faster than my guy. It just seems like the whole play is slowed down. But the slowing down affects the defender a lot
with an
more.
extra point try on the way. Driving extra point is good.
Yeah. Like your guy is
The
slowing
Steelers
down.
set to
I
return
don't
the
know.
kick.
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I just can't stop you.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Steelers bring their offense back.
I think this is
on
one of
the
those things where you
field
just
for
can't
their next
overcomplicate it
drive.
for yourself.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Running away from the pressure. Makes the reception. Brown taken down. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. They're going to the hurry. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Oh,
Roethlisberger
that's
into coverage
disappointing.
that time and incomplete.
Yeah, it was an
That's
incomplete
disappointing.
pass
Way
that
to run
time against
4
cover 2,
verticals.
the 2 deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25 for a gain of about 5.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Coming to the line, hoping
Oh,
to
yeah.
avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
That was dumb. I didn't mean to throw that. That's me
In on
forcing
the
it,
stop.
but I didn't mean to throw
Good
that.
job that time by the defense, not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position,
Because I saw him
you have a
jump
chance
in
to
front
make
of it.
the
I was like,
play.
all right, that guy's out.
They got the interception.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, you know it, I know it,
First
you know
down
it, that I
coming up.
know it, and I still did it anyways.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Coming up, 2nd down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. The defense gets a sack.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Now looking at 3rd down. Screen has his target. Running room.
Jesus
I think
fucking
the coach
Christ,
on the
that's so
sidelines,
disappointing.
He's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
I don't think I've been able to really utilize the speed of this team yet. You know?
The offense is set at the line for the first down. After
Like, it doesn't
that
seem like I've been
completion.
able to.
Here's the first snap after the big play. This play call is for the fullback, Polamalu's, the one who brings
That's
it
a
to the
5-yard
ground.
gain.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football
Yeah, I
game.
see that
Now
fullback
they're in the
dive.
red zone.
Can't say nothing
Let's
about
see if
it.
they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
That's 2nd down coming up.
God, these long drives are killing me.
Handoff
It's
made.
always just like a matter of time before you score. That's how I feel about
If
this
I'm on the
Pittsburgh defense.
and the
Like,
offense
yeah,
is this
bend
close
and
to
then break.
scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front.
You gotta not let him fall.
Shaziers there to make the tackle.
Well, when you get down here this close, you got to be tough, big, and strong to get into the end zone. That time, he falls a couple inches short.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. And he's in for the touchdown.
Wow, that guy who got all that
now you're able
huge,
to go out there and drive down
man,
the
this is a
field and score
blowout.
a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
The point after try is in the books. Ravens getting set to kick it away. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Yeah, because that's when you've realized that you're not playing your own game anymore.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Bell's out in the slot. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun.
Fuck you,
Second,
piece of
but
shit.
Then it came out on contact.
Good timing by the
God,
defensive
number one
player that
receiver
time. He
gets the
to
ball in his
receiver
hands and drops
just
it.
as the
That's
football is
absurd.
getting
Yeah, I don't
there
like this
and makes the
42-28
hit, knocks
breakdown
that
at all.
football loose.
2nd and 10. And now he'll take off. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. Smith's there to make
I don't
the
know.
stop.
Well, you're really in a tough spot.
I was like, I don't
That
know
is
what
a
you're...
good job picking up the first down. You're down big
what that
in
means.
the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Brings it into his body. Miles there to take him down.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Picks up about 5.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
2nd down and 5. Getting away from the pressure. Has his man. Touchdown, and that'll
I told that guy to run up.
in this one.
Let's give the
Yeah.
receivers a lot of credit here. Even
I
though
told that guy to run up. I held that left
job of
trigger,
getting out of trouble,
and then
they were
it selects the
watching,
closest
they saw
guy,
him,
and I
they
flicked
moved
up on the right
quickly,
stick. I was like, you
and
gotta start
that's
running up,
why he
dude.
was wide
You and I are
open
not
for
just
the
gonna
touchdown
sit
kick.
and stare at each other.
They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it.
Oh, man. Well, one thing's for sure, we've gotten a lot better at punishing each other for turnovers. It used to be where, like, you throw 6 interceptions, I throw 6 interceptions, and it's like, what are we doing?
Strong eye handoff here. They'll mark him at the 40.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd down here after that run play.
Really?
2 minutes to go before
That's the
this
end of
one's
an
in the
era.
books. It's now 2nd down.
I mean, new life for her, right?
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Timeout.
Well,
called by
that's
the
how she
defensive
is.
unit.
I love her, though. Not in a while. Not since she's had the
It'll be
baby. I mean, we
third down.
texted a few times, but I think life just got in the way. Fuck you, piece of shit.
That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion.
God,
to
that's
move the chains.
unreal today.
They're back
I haven't
at
been
the
able to stop a
line after
single
that
third
catch for a
down.
first down.
I think you're like maybe like 7 for 10.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Good for only a yard.
Yeah.
Nice job that time by the defense.
And I'm
They were ready for the
blitzing
run, nowhere for the running back to go,
relentlessly.
and they stopped him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
This is really disappointing.
Right back to him.
Yeah, like you're pushing my line back.
And that gains a few.
It's about managing the football game. That's why
My
they
line's
ran
not
the
that good. I think
football
the
right
line's
there.
the weakest
Not a
part.
big
The
game,
lines are like
but
high
sometimes
70s.
you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
Offense lines up here. Dropping back 3.
Thank you.
That's
So they got
dropped
like
by Smith, who
like I
couldn't
needed you
bring
to
it in.
drop the ball in
Put the
order
ball in.
for
With
me
the
to
gloves these
stop you,
receivers
which is like
wear,
not
the rules that you
the
can't
mark of a
touch
good
them, there's
defense.
no excuse for dropping the football.
I'm also extra salty because this means you have 7 wins
No
now.
doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. You don't do it. I
If we
blame
tie,
the
we gotta
coach.
play,
Those were terrible
like a playoff
play
game or
calls,
something.
but a good kick by the kicker.
The fuck is my backup?
He'll
Ah,
take it
fuck
from
you.
the 1. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Like I was looking when you were feeding the turtle. My
Steelers are
receivers
set now
are
for
like
their next
the
possession.
first 4 receivers all have
Bell
90
takes
plus
his spot in
speed.
the backfield. Roethlisberger from the gun, on the money, unstoppable.
Jesus.
The 40,
Really?
the 30,
This
the
shit happens
20,
now?
The 10, Miles in on the tackle.
I know they need a lot of breaks to maybe win this football game. In the red zone now,
why didn't
they gotta
I,
get in the end zone quick.
Stiff arm you? Can you?
First down here after the completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal.
2 plays.
Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
So they get the touchdown, but they go for 2 and fail to convert.
I'll be the first to say it.
Yeah.
That was a terrible decision to go for the 2 points. I'll give the defense some credit, but mainly the blame goes to the offensive play call.
And the hands team does its job as the
I
onside
definitely,
kick attempt
I
is
don't know how
thwarted.
to do onside kicks, and I just don't understand like the new kicking mechanism. The old mechanism worked. You understood at least like the angle of the arrow and what it meant.
The Ravens come onto the field now for this
There's a
next
height
series.
arrow here.
First down at the 49. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. The Steelers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. That last
All right,
running
good game.
play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Good game.
Offense lines up here. Keeps it here. Catch made.
bullshit.
Brought down at the 41-yard line.
This is
They
fucking
connect
bullshit.
on that pass play, but it's still 3rd down. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. He'll keep it on the play fake. Looking long to Torrey Smith. Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
%, never seen a pump blocked in this game. Yeah. It just takes forever to get there. I'll be there with you on Friday.
The Steelers
I have a
now
going
bring
away
their
party on my
offense
team
back
tomorrow,
onto
so.
the field for the next drive. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger going
Jesus.
down the field.
Can we talk about the hand, the arm on this guy? The arm on this guy?
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
And this will probably wrap things up here. 2nd down and 10. And he takes off. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger.
That's when you get the flag.
And it falls incomplete.
Yo, give it to me one more time. Give me one more time. Thank you.
The defense will not decline. They will take the penalty. Most times, Phil, a rivalry game.
Oh, you can't end on a
wire,
defensive penalty.
This was one-sided today.
Yeah, you know, Jim, when you play a rivalry
All right,
game,
good game.
It's that for a reason because you know them so well. Then you come out here and just get destroyed. That hurts your confidence.
All right, 3 interceptions.
It
You had
makes you
0
worry about
interceptions.
what you're doing. You know, a lot of things to correct after this game.
In a while, yeah. Man, I only had 68 rushing yards on 20 attempts. That's what killed me. I just wasn't able to commit to it because I wasn't able to set that tone early. Which I hate. God, defensive. Palomalu had 13 solo tackles. Still play like shit. Yeah. Now, let me stop the stream.